Hello everyone, MUFS here to welcome you to the 81st episode of Starfield. In the last episode we finished this mining operation over
I
there
swear,
with
that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Trevor. Today let's God mentioned the Jensen family is, okay, let's go to Akila City to help this guy. Okay, but I believe I am encumbered and oh, one other thing. I did not check this one. Memento Mori, the legendary pistol that I got in the last episode, crippling, cornered and demoralized. 54. Should I put it to good use? 54. Let's exchange this one, vampire sidearm. Let's see. Vampire sidearm. And this one is 9 round, right? We have a good collection of things over here. Oh, I love this one as well. I have to use this one sometimes. But let us go back to my ship and then we can go to Akila City from there. Can I jump? Okay, we made it.
Response immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Maybe a bit. We'll take a bit. Let's put the things. Okay, let's go back to rough landing in Akila. Let's do that. So here we are in Akila City. We cannot go from there. Oh, that's nice.
Cool spacesuit.
Hey, here you are. Hey, mister, hey. Stop over here. Stop. Why can't I
In other
talk?
news, maroon zealots have
Come
been
on.
sighted in the Moloch, Zosma,
Stop.
Ophion, and Akaran system.
I'm asking you to stop. Come on.
Ah! You startled me. Mind giving me some space?
Nope. Here's a choice, surrender or die. Feel free to think about it while your brain is still intact.
You must have gotten some bad information. I haven't done anything.
Maybe you'll just have to pay a fine.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's not that big of a deal after all.
Guilty or not, I have to take you in.
Damn it. I can't fight this, can I?
Nope, you can't.
Well, when you put it that way, I'll take the option where I don't die.
Sure. Someone will come and get him, right? Yeah, there he is.
Sarah Filburn and her brother-in-law Henry were going at it again. I had to tell him to keep the racket down.
No, I'm not gonna go beer run. I'll take this one. Marco Jensen. Where can I find you, man?
Thank you for saving my husband.
Marco.
Thank God. I thought the Shaw gang was going to kill all the hostages in the bank.
Okay.
You were amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just glad everyone made it out alive.
We wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh.
Listen, I have nothing. Less than nothing. My family moved here from Sidonia, hoping for a better life. Sometimes I just feel cursed. And I could live with that if it was just me. But Simone and little Liv?
As bad as things are, Akila City is loads better than Sidonia.
I think it's just different flavors of pain. Sorry, you should feel good, super good about what you did at Galbank. You want to talk about anything? A man should provide for his family, not drag them down along with him. I've got to do better.
How are things going for you?
Moving out here cost a lot. Now we're barely getting by. It's impossible to save up anything so Liv can have a future. Truth is, I was a fool to think anything would change. Now Simone and I barely talk, and Liv, that's even worse. You know what the worst thing for a parent is? To look into your child's eyes and see pity. That's how you know you've hit rock bottom.
What made you want to leave Sidonia?
Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they want to keep you there. I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things. But it became clear that that was never going to happen. The only way out was to leave the UC behind. So I brought the family here. Things aren't much better. But at least I don't have the piglets breathing down my neck anymore.
I'd like to help you and your family.
We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House, I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask.
Please do ask. I really mean it. I want to help you.
As dark as things are, there are so many good people out there. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Axelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything, well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Akila City.
What's her problem with Akila City?
She clams up the times I've asked. Not even Simone knows. I'm sure she's run afoul of the law somehow. That's kind of how she operates.
I've got a ship. Shouldn't be a problem to talk to Milena.
You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
Okay, let's
I was
meet
so
up
scared.
with her. I'm not meeting her over here, right? No, I don't think so. Let's over here. Let's set course to Hilo.
We've knocked out their shields. Target has lost shields. Target shields are offline.
Thanks for the assist. You're welcome to board.
I will board. Let me collect things first.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Okay, and let's board. Milena?
Oh, if fighting the fleet doesn't get the juices flowing, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be safe around here, but Cheyenne has always been just a giant bastard to me. Unless you're a native. In which case, oh my god, I love what you've done with the place.
So you enjoy fighting pirates?
No, not one bit. I enjoy surviving fighting pirates. Big difference.
How'd Shen got you on your bad side?
I swear, every time I come through here, something goes to shit. But it always calls me back. Take now. I'm just supposed to be doing some deliveries, and whammo! Pirates! Cheyenne's going to get me one of these days.
Marco Jensen sent me. His family is in dire financial straits and need your help.
Ha! I knew it! I knew it! Simone should have told me. Her and Marco are so damned proud. I'd love to help them out. Might be I've got a checkered history with the fine city of Akila. If you clear up any lingering hard feelings, then I could resume doing business there. I'd set up Stick-Up-His-Ass Marco as my official importer. Then wins all around.
How'd you get blacklisted at Akila?
I used to do cargo hauls for the mayor, and he got really upset that I might have been carrying more than I ought to. We had some words, maybe one fat lip, not mine, and now I'm persona non grata.
Tell me how to clear things up.
Well, two paths I see. The trade authorities got a fixer named Tom Starrett. He might be able to facilitate things. Or Mayor Cartwright. God, that windbag. Well, if he'd take a sorry, that would work. Fat chance. Either way, I expect credits will be on the line. On the back end, I could afford to give you a taste of the action. Not sure it'll cover the fees.
The trade authority might be the better bet.
Music to my ears, friend. Marco doesn't deserve you. But Simone, she's one of the good ones. You square things away. Just let Marco know.
She's a kind of pirate. take the credits. Ship parts. This is also good. Exotic. Exotic. What about the captain's locker? It's empty. Trauma pack. I'll take that.
We're unpaired.
Let us go to the trade authority directly. Okay, we are back in Akila City. We can get Milena access to Akila City. Let's do that. I hope it's not gonna put me into trouble.
Akila City's always hot.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now. You see any heat leeches? You've got our permission to take care of them.
Yeah, I
These
know.
are dangerous, apparently.
Hello there. So good to see you.
Oh, that's the mayor. There's the mayor.
It would never work. Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
Yeah? What? Or, sorry, I thought you were someone else. I
Okay.
do jobs with the trade authority. There's always something.
What does a fixer exactly do?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to get Milena Axelrod permission to do business in Akila City.
Milena wants back. The trade authority always likes facilitating business, but she's got a considerable bounty on her. Captains associated with us can land here. I even have some credentials on hand. And wouldn't you know it, the captain's name is blank. If she had set credentials and put her name on them, well, she couldn't land. But if any other name was in there, any name at all, well, I think that might clear it up.
And the authorities wouldn't care?
The trade authority has a separate arrangement. As long as a hypothetical captain kept a low profile, why she could do business here indefinitely. She should talk with us. We have a lot of common ground.
I could always use some extra credentials.
I'll contact Milena right away. I'm sure she'll put them to good use. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, Marco Johnson. Akila City is a maze, man.
Or Mr. Crowley. I swear that Galbank branch is cursed. How's everything with you?
Hello.
Hello.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
I'm saving up to see the alien extravaganza.
Hey, Marco.
Milena contacted me. She's making me her official importer. I'm not sure how much it pays, but I'll take it. You have no idea what you've done.
Just be careful. Minella's been caught smuggling before.
I figured it might be something like that. I'll make sure to keep my distance from any of that. I can't wait to tell Simone. This is the first ray of sunshine we've seen in years.
What's even the point of doing it that way if they're just going to change it?
Let's do beer run then. What is beer run? And going back there again.
If you don't want to help them, what about their little one?
It amazes me that anyone would spend credits on this instead of taking a trip to see real alien life.
Yeah, babe. But not everyone has a lot of credits, you know. Where the hell am I going?
Just keep your gun holstered during your stay.
Hey, come on, babe.
IntelliWheat
Hello,
is
ma'am.
revolutionary.
Sarah Filburn?
Why waste time with brewing when you can do so much good and make so many more credits?
If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere, either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement.
Are things okay between you and your husband?
Dear me, no, Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even greater things, if only he could see that.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Akila City. Seems those two are content to think small.
People have a right to lead their life the way they want.
I mean, you're right, of course. But with a little more hard work, so much good can be done. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else?
Trouble with the family business?
Well, no, not as such. I mean, the business is doing just fine, but it could be doing even better. Those knuckleheads have so much God-given talent, and I just wish they used it better.
Why not take on a role in the business yourself?
And try to come between Weston and his brother? They'd never allow it. Oh, I've tried to drop hints and make suggestions, but it all falls on deaf ears. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, of course. The company's healthy, and Weston and I live well enough. I'd like to help, you know? I'd like to be a part of things instead of feeling like I'm playing second fiddle. I suppose I should just accept my lot and try to find peace with it.
There must be some way to resolve impasse with Filburn Agricultural Systems.
Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions.
Could IntelliWheat really be that much of a game changer?
Right now, it's tailored to Akila's biomes, allowing wheat to flourish in places it normally couldn't. But if Henry applied himself, who knows where else we could grow IntelliWheat? He may be frustrating, but Henry's the smartest person I've ever met. Just don't tell him that.
I might be interested depending what you're talking about.
That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
How do I screw up this batch?
Henry bores everyone to tears about how crafting beer is so much more art than science. It's delicate. Surely it wouldn't be too hard to mess it up, right?
I don't know. I won't poison anyone.
What? Oh God, no. I just want it to taste bad. Like stale, or like it's whatever makes beer taste worse. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
And all the time you were cleaning up and cleaning up and cleaning up. And it's not gonna be stealing. I'm glad. I'll be taking your potatoes. Babe, let's go.
I was just thinking about you.
Do you have anything of interest for me, Andrea?
It is hardly a present if you're asking for it, but fine. Here.
Wait here a moment.
Do not have all the fun without me.
Increase temperature by 20 degrees or IBU to 160. Okay, we'll do that.
My day is suddenly much improved.
Can I tell you something?
You can, but this had better be something appropriate for mixed company.
Every moment we have together is an absolute treasure.
You are welcome to tell me things like that anytime you want.
Let's get moving.
You lead. I will follow.
Your next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it? You got a report of a distress call out there. We don't have the ships to send someone that far out.
Okay, let's check out the distress call, shall we? Where's the distress call? Let's do that. Oh man, out of range. We'll go over here then. I don't have enough grab jump range. Okay. What else? Let's meet this guy. I'm sorry I'm doing all the small jobs over here, but you know, I want to do 100% of this game. Don't worry.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
I finish the main game, I'll redo it to see if anything is changed and how much of them are changed. Okay, no worries.
Akila City's really the heart.
Oh, he is the mayor, so let's talk with him. Hey, Mr. Mayor.
Akila City truly is the jewel of the Freestar Collective.
Yeah? Come on, talk to me.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Akila City.
Good to meet you.
Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile.
The founder? It's Solomon Coe, right?
Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors in the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown.
Can you tell me about the core?
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the days of Solomon Coe. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Where can I get a drink around here?
You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options.
Why does the city need a wall around it?
You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashtar. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. As long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about.
What's the tall building in the center of the town?
Ah, you must be referring to the Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his Rangers are up there protecting the Freestar Collective.
What about Midtown?
Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out.
Tell me more about Frank Langston and your problem.
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanov Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanov family ran out of heirs. There's an old wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help.
What's so wrong with Frank Langston?
He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here.
If your credits are good, I might be able to oblige.
Of course, of course. The last Hassanov was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Akila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanovs.
Can you tell me about the Hassanovs?
The Hassanovs were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Akila City. They helped good old Solomon Coe a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually, a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanov. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Akila. The call of the stars.
It sounds like the poor old Sahar wanted to go out on her own terms.
A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Akila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus.
How will finding her will change anything?
Sahar left no heirs, no instructions. So everything the Hassanovs owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market. So slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right.
I'm happy to help you, Mr. Cartwright.
You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go. I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful. And look out for yourself.
So, seems like we are gonna have to go for Ashta Tamers. We have Ashta Tamers, right? This is the best I have. Let's go, babe. Let's fight some Ashtas. Come on. Guide me at least.
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
You're most welcome. I'm taking the ship.
Got
Okay.
a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
But I need to unload a few things.
Captain, landing procedure initiated.
It is far away. Come on. My suit's not gonna hold up. That was something. Okay, we have the wheel. I will read that pretty soon. Let's see if we can find anything. Not much. Babe?
I am grateful for our time together. Need to see what I'm... You will think of me, I hope.
Yeah, I will. I will always think of you, babe. Come on, I wanted to read the will. This is Sahar Hassanov's last will and testament. It's many pages long, but the most important part is she names Blake Alwell as a primary heir. Apparently, he was an illegitimate child of one of her sons. Okay. Good to know. Let's do this. Let's go back over here directly.
I spent significant time here meeting with smugglers. Brings back...
I have lung damage, right? Let's clear that out. Let's take this one.
Memories.
Something to report?
Not really. I'm gonna see the mayor and then decide what to do next.
It's tough living here, but live on your own terms.
Hey.
Like I said, be careful. I'd rather you forget the whole Hassanov business rather than getting hurt. I wish my granddad was still with us. What happened to the Hassanovs never sat right with him.
I got Sahar's will. She left everything to an illegitimate Hassanov, Blake Alwell.
You got it! That's wonderful! But Blake Aldwell... Let me think back. There was a Blake. Might be we can track him or any surviving kin down. I'll get my lawyer on this. Frank Langston's in for a rude surprise. And we can maybe see a Hassanov return back to the core.
I don't expect Frank's going to take this lying down.
No, he won't. But this ain't Neon. We've got real laws here in Akila City. You've more than earned this. You've done the city a great service.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so we're done over here. Can we wait somewhere? And let's sit over here. And wait for 12 hours. Okay, let me get back to that woman. Beer. If she's still not ready, we can sit and wait for another 12 hours.
We should be on. On guard if we venture outside the city. The Ashta are quite formidable.
Okay, now we can see the reaction. Akila is still a maze to me.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, what?
We'll go. We'll go.
Hey, Kate.
Just need to find a time. Kate,
Pardon.
hold up.
The mayor's all right. Always painting too rosy a picture, though.
Work hard, play hard. That should be the Freestar motto.
Excuse me.
Come on.
So, Henry's new batch. How'd it go over?
It's bad, Eloise. Really
Howdy.
bad. You should have seen Sam's face when he drank it. It was like he was sucking a lemon. Gladys literally gagged. Everyone's been talking about it.
What? That's terrible.
I had to give them all free burgers to smooth things over.
Okay.
I took all of Henry's old stuff off the menu. Can we get a refund?
I'm not looking forward to talking to Henry. But I'll take care of it.
So, where's Sarah Filburn?
Just let me drink.
Ecologies are living things.
I practically ruined someone's beer. At least no one died.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Oh, looks like we got another off-world.
Where are we going? This is a maze. Hey, Mrs.
We only use robots for farming. Surely some of that tech we could pack. IntelliWait is revolutionary. Why waste time with brewing when you can do so much good and make so many more credits?
Henry's beer has been taken care of.
Something happened to Henry's beer? That's terrible. So terrible. But I'm sure I know nothing about it. Here's some credits for delivering the news. I expect that's the last I'll be seeing of you.
That's it? I don't know. Whoever worked with these missions are like they didn't know what they were doing. I'm 100% sure about it. They didn't know
SSNN says that spacers
what they were doing. So anyway, and I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, I believe. Now I know. So let me do one thing.
Your ship that landed not too long ago? Sure is something.
Yeah, thank you. That is a fine ship, though.
Word to the wise, avoid the drift.
Let me do one thing. Let me go over here, and let's say our bye-byes. So that's it for this episode. If you're not a sub, please consider subscribing because that is my fuel. And as you can see, my ship is a big one and it needs a lot of fuel. So while you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. If you liked the video, don't forget to press the thumbs up button. But if you did not, well, you can press the thumbs down button, but I'll highly urge you not to do that. I hope to see you guys in the next episode where we continue doing small missions like this for a while, because as I said, I want to finish the story, finish everything that this game has to offer. Okay, I will do that, and I will try to move on from there. So till then, stay safe, take care, and bye bye. MUFS signing off.